Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Lucas Sacco versus Trif Gaming, and this is going to be a $100 ahead Iron Man. It's going to be a 2v2 Iron Man post Justice Hunters, so the winning team wins $200, the losing team loses $200. Also, make sure to check out Lucas Sacco and Trif Gaming's YouTube channel, link down below at the very top of the description. And then hopping in, we have Fua, Purge, Lollipopo, Engage, Fua. They have Mouse in the Mirror, Ball Drake, Terraforming, Chessy Cat, and Dormouse. So we will go main phase, activate, engage. They only have one non-engine in their hand, and it's Ball Drake, which is honestly still pretty good against this deck, though. Engage in the Hornet Drones, summon out token. And it's also, like, you know, it is engine at the same time. Go in the Kagari effect, add back the Hornet Drones, activate Hornet Drones, summon out the token, and then use those to go in the Cupsy effect to search, and then discard, grab out the Cupsy plus the Cookie, and then discard a Fua, and then special summon out Cupsy effect to go search. Yeah, that's fair, because if they had Imperm, they would have already Imperm the other Cupsy. Go ahead, grab out Quick Play Spell. I was going to say, because you could have made, like, Link 1 to try to dodge, like, Imperm on this, but it doesn't matter. And then special summon out Lollipop, and then use those to make the Metal Marchers, but try to summon back out the Synchro from Grave. And then, in response, chain Ball Drake, cutting them off of a body, and I guess trying to banish this for a while. Because, like, they could Field Spell, put it back, but it's pretty hard to get to, like, Field Spell this turn or anything. So this won't be there for, like, Triv's next turn. Go ahead, bring out Herald of the Arclight, and then bring out the Cookie, and then go ahead, go for the Snatchy, and then Snatchy effect. Place the Field Spell, and then Field Spell effect, special summon back out Lollipop from the graveyard. And then they're thinking here, but they're just trying to bluff them. But, yep, that's fine. Bring out Lollipop, and then use those to make Lollipop Synchro. Effect the special summon back out the Snatchy from the graveyard and Cookie from grave. And then make another Snatchy with the Cookie. And then go ahead, make SP with double Snatchy. Effect banish Ball Drake. Okay. I was about to say, it's interesting that we summon back out Lollipop and not Cookie, because Cookie could have lowered this by 1,000, but if we're just going to make SP, then fair enough. Then they said lagging real quick. So now go ahead, set the Yummy Surprise, and then pass. They draw on the Fua. Doesn't set Purge, which could conflict with SP. So go main phase, and then activate Fua. Sure, that's fine. And then normal summon out Chessy Cat, and then try going battle phase to beat over Herald of the Arclight. And then activate Surprise to summon back out Cookie. Cookie effect to lower the attack of Chessy by 1,000. And then main phase 2. They said little faster, thinking whole line. Did you forget how to link or something? It's been 3 minutes since we entered main phase 2. Yeah, entered battle phase. It has been taking a while. Chessy Cat effect, and then chain Herald of Arclight to go ahead and negate and destroy that. Activate Terraforming. And then it's like, we want to purge this, but then we can't SP. Which is why, like, if this card was set here, like, obviously it'd be, like, a lot better. I don't know, it's just weird, like, having the purge in hand with SP on board. Like, if we didn't have SP in rotation, then sure, I'm fine leaving this in hand. But they're going to Terraforming, grab out Field Spell, and then activate Field Spell, chain Lollipop, go ahead, summon back out the Lollipop and the Snatchy, and then they're going to go ahead, banish the Marcher. The new chain link, Marcher 1, Snatchy 2, Lollipop 3, try to shuffle back the Chessy Cat in their grave, and then they're going to go chain Malice in the Mirror, target Snatchy, and then they can just chain Snatchy effect to Synchro. So that will go ahead and bring out the Cookie, and then replace that Field Spell with the next Field Spell. They get to draw on the Magma Mud off the Fua there, banish the Dormouse for the Malice in the Mirror. Yeah, put back the Chessy, return the March here to hand, and then new chain link. They're thinking, do they have anything? They're gonna go Cookie effect to tag out in response to Dormouse effect. Then they're gonna go chain Magma Mutt onto the Cupsies to try to prevent them from drawing or searching. So banish Cupsies, summon out the Snatchy plus the Cookie that they already used, and then summon out Magma Mutt, summon out Dormouse, and then new chain link. Do they activate Magma Mutt? They said, do you have triggers? No. Okay, then they're going to go Snatchy effect to Synchro. Bring out the Cookie. They draw Gold Sark. Okay. I'm not going to lie. The Fua draws here are crazy. Magma and then Gold Sark. And then we're going to go Cookie effect to Book of Moon. And then use the effect to pop. Which we didn't have to use the effect to pop. Wait, no. Because we already went through Cookie earlier this turn, right? We just summoned it. But then like... so we can't tag it out? Am I not mistaken? Did we go through this turn? This is the synchro that we went through, right? That tagged out. I guess I could just, like, look right here. Yeah. Well, that's not the right one. Snatchy, that, Lollipop. Or have they even made a synchro this turn? Hold on. Because I'm trying to... Hold on. I forgot that they made it so this doesn't work anymore. Oh, that sucks. I really hate that they like made it to where you can't look up stuff in the logs for replays, because it's like, gosh, it's so much harder. Like, they definitely used it, right? Yeah, okay, yeah, they used it right here. Okay. I just had to make sure I wasn't tripping. Like, I'm pretty sure they used this effect to put back. And since they did that, it makes sense to pop then, because otherwise we're not going to get the pop later on, because this won't be able to tag out, because we already used it this turn. So then sure, it makes sense to pop Magma. I'm fine with that. And then they're going to go activate Gold Sark, banish White Rabbit. White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon out. And then they could use the effect, but they're going to chain March here. Okay. So go ahead, banish, special summon out. And then no effect there. And then now they're going to go make Lingaribo. And then use those to make SP. And then SP effect to go ahead, banish Minion, which is really tough, to be honest. Like, losing Minion, because that card is the only card that makes it to where your cards have attack points on them. And we're not playing any sub-engine in our deck. So it's like, losing Minion is kind of a big deal. It's also why, like, DD Crow on Minion or SP on Minion, like, these are all just, like, insane. Or MTP banish Minion. We're going to get Field Spell effect to summon from deck. They get to draw a Fua, but we're going to get Cupsies in the Cookie. Yup, Fua drew in the Ash Blossom. Okay. Then they're going to go End Phase, bring back SP Lollipop, and then pass. They draw Lollipop, and then go Main Phase. Okay, we're going to go Special Summon out Cookie. Cookie effect, target SP to make it lower by 1,000 attacks. Switch other stuff to attack. And then Battle Phase, attack over the SP. Lollipop, attack over the Dormouse. SP Direct, Cookie Direct. Okay, getting in some damage there. And then Main Phase 2. I mean, the opponent is down really bad. Like, even though we lost our Field Spell to getting attack, like, they just don't have any cards on board, like any plays or anything. So now we're going to go ahead, make Moon, and then Moon into Requiem. So, do we play the Fiendsmith, or do we just play it for the making two bodies into a Link 1 to be able to, like, synchro with? And, yeah, we're just playing it to synchro with. Okay, bring out Lollipop, Lollipop effect, special summon 2 back from the graveyard. Sure, and then go ahead and make the Star Ham, and then the Star Ham effect, discard, summon back out the Cupsies. And then Cupsies effect, draw on the Ash. And then make Herald. Okay, you could argue, though, that this was bad. And that we could have done it a little different here. Because now, it's like, if the opponent just establishes a big body, we can't out it. But something that we could have done was leave the Star Ham in the extra deck, and then if they do make a big body, we can at least, like, Star Ham, try to summon back out, like, Cookie to pop or something, or lower attack, something. So pass, they draw I Meet You, and then just go Main Phase, set Ash, pass, they draw Lollipop, because, like, it's crazy, but, like, set Ash here is actually, like, pretty good. Go ahead, attack. We can't out it. They draw backup, pass, draw Obedient Schooled, pass. They draw White Rabbit, pass. They draw Engage, pass. They draw Ash Blossom, set Ash Blossom, pass. They draw Imperm, set it, pass. They draw Juris Worm. And then now they're deciding, do they tribute or yeah, they're just gonna tribute for Druid Worm. I was gonna say like you could activate the effect, but like that's not gonna work for a lot of reasons. So it's either tribute or pass. So beat over Cookie, pass. They draw Thrust, pass. Draw GWC. And then, okay, so they do play GWC, and they play I Meet You. Beat over the Herald of Arclight. And then main phase 2 set GWC, normal White Rabbit effect. Go ahead, set MTP from the deck. And then activate GWC, banish White Rabbit, bring out Dormouse, White Rabbit, pay 300, special summon out. We have Dormouse effect to go banish. And then they're going to imperm that. Okay, that's fine. Also puts the Trap Engrave for Purge. Flip the Ash Blossom, make Cryptor. And then Cryptor effect, put back Malice in the Mirror to go banish the other field spell 2 now. Pass, draw Widow Anchor. Okay, so we gotta switch Lollipop to attack. Battle phase, attack Cryptor. This lets us Widow Anchor, but does that even do anything? Try to take the Cryptor. And then they're going to go activate the MTP. Yeah, try to take... Wow, we almost didn't have enough spells. We only had 3. And then we're going to purge the MTP. So go ahead, take the Cryptor with the Widow Anchor. And then crash. And then now they have Jerusalem that can send if we would like. It's not like Obedience School would matter. Engage won't matter. We already played into Thrust, right? Wait, no, we didn't play in the Thrust, so I guess we could have played around that by not sending, because, like, we know the body doesn't do anything at this point, hasn't done anything the last 10 turns. Thrust, go ahead, set Imperm, and then summon out Lollipop effect, shuffle back the Cryptor, pass, they draw Wizard, and then now they have backup effect, and then if it gets stopped, doesn't even matter, then they have Wizard, they're gonna go activate I Meet You. Yeah, that's fair to probably start with that. And then normal backup, make the Lingeribo, and then activate Wizard effect, special summon. And then on to the next game. Now we will go ahead and see Lucas Sacco decide to go first. We have Thrust, Eclipse, Cupsies, Piri map, and then Imperm. They have Gold Sark, Impulse, Fua, Magma, Malice, and Underground. Oh, wow. Pretty strong. Fua's not like the best card ever against the Yummy deck, but it's good enough. And then if you have Fua plus like a Bestial, a Impulse, a Bell, or a Breaker, it's like really good. And then map, grab out Cupsy, and then lose 4K, normal out Cupsy effect to go search. It's gonna grab out Yummy Surprise. And then on res, drop Fua, link off in the Snatchy, they draw in the March Hair, Snatchy effect to go ahead, place Minion effect a special back out from grave, and then chain Bestial Magma Mutt, and then Magma Mutt effect to search during the end phase, activate Thrust, grab out Talons, and then activate Talons to look at hand, and then let's see, we go ahead, rip Gold Sark out of hand, alright, special out Cupsy, rip Gold Sark. Yeah, I guess it's kind of tough there, right? Because if you leave them with just this, I guess Book of Eclipse can end up being really good. Or Cookie, but they have Impulse. Impulse is pretty good against this, though. Yeah, they're going to get the grab out Jerusalem. Also, it's like, wow. Okay, they draw Ash. Go main phase. And then battle phase, try to attack Snatchy, and then Snatchy effect, pay 100, go ahead, synchro off, and then bring out the Cookie effect, the Book of Moon, the Bestial Magma Mutt, and then they're thinking, I'm not sure what they're thinking about, maybe activating Jerusalem to make them, like, tag out, but they would just tag out if we, if they just use Jerusalem, we just chain tag out, summon both back, so it doesn't really make sense. Field spell. Go ahead, banish the Chessy Cat, pay 300 to special summon out Chessy Cat, and then they're thinking on the summon a Chessy Cat if they want that to go through or not, but they said that is fine. I guess could have used Cookie, but then we just get hit with Impulse. Yeah, just get hit with Impulse at some point. They imperm the Chessy Cat, because they beat the Jerusalem with just this right now. But that doesn't matter. Go ahead and make Lingeribo. They said sure. Normal summon out Ash Blossom. they're thinking here. I mean, they could be making like SP to banish minion again. They could make Amirage to make Splash Mage, which they're making Amirage here. And then link off, go on the Splash Mage. And then once they use Splash Mage effect, then they can't Druid Swarm anymore. But thinking on Splash Mage summon, but they said you're good. And then Splash Mage summon back out. In response, chain Cookie. They chain Dominus Impulse onto that. And then from here, they have Link 3. So what, binder set. They said play. I'm not gonna lie, I did press the next button a lot there, it felt like. Okay, well now it's still stuck on trying to bring up Cookie. Wait, it actually worked for a second? Okay, well now it's just stuck on Cookie. Alright. The dual logs are just not working at all. Go ahead, go for Red Ransom, grab out Mouse in the Mirror, and then activate March Hair effect, try to special summon by banishing Chessy Cat, and then activate Book of Eclipse, go ahead set Mouse in the Mirror, and then end phase, activate Surprise, summon Cupsy effect, go ahead search follow up, and then resolve Book of Eclipse, flip, draw 2, and then this draws into a backup and March Hair. Okay. Then just pass turn. They draw a Lollipop. Go ahead, make Snatchy, and then they said effect question mark. Chill, no. And then thinking on summon, activate Mouse in the Mirror. So that way, you know, can't synchro or anything, and then bring out Red Ransom. Well, banish Red Ransom, summon itself back, go for White Rabbit, Red Ransom. Go ahead, summon out, search out Mouse in the Underground, set MTP. That's good. And then here, thinking if they wanted to use MTP, but no, we don't have to yet, because we could just MTP, banish the minion, summon Lollipo, put back Mouse in the Mirror, sure. Activate MTP, grab out the Chessy Cat, and then banish minion, and then pay 300 for March Hair, add itself back to hand, and then make Cupsy synchro, sure. Also, another thing to note is that Red Ransom in this matchup, you actually don't want it pointing the monsters, because their monsters' defense just have more than their monsters' attack. But now they're going to go ahead, search out the Cupsies and the Cookie, and then discard Cookie, and then special summon out Cupsies from hand, activate Cupsies effect, grab out Lollipo. Okay, so only plays one surprise for sure. I was like, they probably only play one surprise after they search Lollipo or Cookie last turn during the end phase, but not 100% sure. But now I know for sure. Go ahead and summon out Lollipo, go in the Snatchy, bring out the other field spell, the Pop field spell, and then go in the Lollipo Synchro 1, Pop field spell 2, Pop Magma, summon back out Lollipop from grave and Snatchy from grave. And then special out Cookie from hand, Cookie effect onto Red Ransom, and then leave main phase, go battle, attack. They said, I will attack over the Red Ransom now, and then attack over the White Rabbit. Go ahead, attack. They also have Druid Swarm, technically that could block damage here, but they don't need to, they could take it. Yeah. It's like it should be fine. Like, they're at 28. That's a lot of life. It's a good amount of life. Go for Metal Marcher effect, special summon back out from grave. But I think if we were at, like, yeah, like, if it were to drop us lower, then obviously we would just stop that. Metal Marcher, summon back out Lollipop, and then thinking here. But they said that's fine. Go on the Herald of Arclight. And then go in the SP effect to banish Red Ransom, because it was already banished this turn, sure. Pass turn. But it's like, it just doesn't matter. Thinking in main phase, they said, nope, I won't do anything. Pass. They draw Fua, normal Chessy Cat, battle phase, beat over Cupsies, and honestly, that's basically the game right there, because they just have no engine. They just have Herald of Arclight plus SP versus 6 cards. And then their engine also just never gets, like, never does anything again. It doesn't have enough attack points. Activate Druid Swarm, the chain Herald of Arclight. That's fine. And then main phase 2, Chessy Cat effect to go draw into Shifter, Gold Sark, March Hair effect, add itself back to hand. And then activate March Hare, banish White Rabbit, special summon out, and then White Rabbit, pay 300, special White Rabbit effect, go ahead set Chain SP to banish itself plus White Rabbit, go ahead set GWC from the deck. Okay, I guess that's also another reason we were fine with taking damage, because we just played GWC, and then summon out, backup. They said who's next, by the way, and then backup, Wicked. Go ahead, search out, backup. Like, usually people side out GWC if they're going second. Go ahead, search out, Wizard, sure. Yeah, they said who's next. It's like, yeah, the game's obviously over at this point. We're kind of just, like, waiting for Lucas Sacco to actually admit defeat. Yeah, all the synchros are getting banished now by White Binder. Nah. Probably would have just banished the links, to be honest. But it doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, next account, or next same account. Okay, so now we know Trif is on Malice for this match, but we have Lucas Sacco versus Trif, and then we will go ahead and see Trif decide to go first. Both playing 40. Gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we have Fua, Impulse, Chessy Cat, White Rabbit, backup. They have Terraforming, Chessy Cat, Dormouse, Impulse, White Rabbits. Now we have a Malice mirror match. And we will see Trif go first, and then start with normal Chessy Cat, activate Fua, and then Chessy Cat effect, banish Dormouse, draw the Underground plus the Perulia, and then Dormouse effect to summon itself out, Chain Impulse, Malice and Underground, banish March Hare, add itself back, and then activate March Hare, banish White Rabbit, special, and then White Rabbit pay 300, special summon out, White Rabbit effect, go ahead, set MTP, and then link all those off into Cryptor. They draw a field spell. And then pass, draw MTP. Okay, so go main phase, set MTP, normal summon out Chessy. And then activate MTP. And then activate MTP. So we're going to go ahead, search out March Hare. They're going to search out March Hare. And then their MTP banishes our MTP. And then Chessy Cat pay 300 to special summon itself out. And then anything on that summon, they're going to go Cryptor to out the Chessy Cat, and then activate March Hare, banish White Rabbit from hand, special summon out, and then White Rabbit effect, pay 300 to try to special. They're thinking if they want to impulse that. Said, how have you taken longer on my turn than I have? We need to get you a chess timer. We need to get you a treadmill. Okay, go ahead, impulse the White Rabbit. Mouse and Underground, banish Dormouse effect, pay 300, special summon out. And then we have Dormouse effect to go ahead, banish. March Hare, pay 300 to add back. Can also add back, could also add back a different Mouse name. Because we haven't used our... No, we have used everything. Like, we already used normal, we already used all 4 names. We have backup though still, which is like a huge card. Go for Link Disciple, special backup. Okay, so everything is known now on our side. But we know that they don't have any more interruptions, so the game's over. Grab out Wizard, discard March Hare, Link off in the Splash Mage. Splash Mage effect, special summon back out from Graveyard. Bring out March Hare. This is, okay, go on the Red Ransom. Grab out Mouse in the Mirror. And then activate Wizard. Summon back out March Hare. Sure. I mean, technically we could have just played with Splash Mage instead of using backup at all. And then if we get interrupted, use backup. They also used Impulse from hand, so we don't have to be afraid of Nib. It's just Bestials at this point then. Go ahead, link off, make access code effect, gain 3k attack, effect, banish, pop Cryptor, Red Ransom, pay, summon out. Go ahead, we don't even have to banish. I was going to say we've gone through everything. Go ahead, make Cryptor, and then battle phase game. On to game number 2 now. We will see Trif decide to go first. Opening hands, we have White Rabbit, backup, Dormouse, Perulia, Talents. They have I Meet You, Chessy Cat, Lancia, Impulse, March Hare. So drop Perulia during standby, normal Chessy, draw Imperm, Chessy effect, chain Imperm. And then set Dominus Impulse, and then just pass turn. They don't want to give them any more draws here to try to get anything. They draw Lancia, which is pretty good. Standby phase, Lancia, normal out, White Rabbit, set MTP. link off to go in the link disciple, activate backup. They have Dominus Impulse that they could use onto that. So they impulse that and then pass. They draw Chessy Cat, standby phase, Lancia, and then main phase. They do have I Meet You, which gets them the backup. This is a regular. Wait, if regular think is 3 minutes for y'all, how long is a big thing? I Meet You, go ahead, grab out backup. Yeah, playing like John Jones right now. Now go into Lingeribo, and then activate backup, special summon out, backup effect, go ahead search, grab out Wizard, discard the March Hare, Wizard, special, back out from Graveyard, and then link off in the Splash Mage effect, special summon back out, okay, and then from there, what are we even planning on doing? We do not have game. How is it taking you 13 minutes to play through 0 interruptions, 1 floodgate? Go in the binder effect, go ahead set GWC, link off in the access code, gang attack, normal out Chessy, that's fine, battle phase attack, but I was gonna say this does do a lot of damage though, so even though it's not a game, it does make it harder for Lucas Sacco to play next turn. And then make IPs, so adding on access code, end phase, MTP, grab out the March Hare, and then pass, draw March Hare. Okay, yeah, so Lucas Sacco should win this game, probably. I mean, only having 500 is a little bit tough, though. Normal Dormouse, and then IP. If they have GWC in right now, then that'll make it a lot easier. IP into SP, and then SP, banish Dormouse, and then no Dormouse effect to summon back, just talents to take SP, and then March Hare, banish White Rabbit, special, and then we have White Rabbit. Also, Trif does not have White Rabbit in rotation, so even if they GWC in the binder, they can't set MTP or anything during this turn. So now Rabbit summon itself out, and then setting, nope. Yeah, they do not have GWC, and then now they can use their GWC before they can make like a Lingeribo to prevent it. I mean, you just have to, right? Yeah, GWC, summon binder, and then binder effect, banish Chessy Cat, March Hare, pay 600, special summon out, add back, and then now you are good to continue. And then link off March Hare into Lingeribo, activate backup, special summon out, and then backup effect, go ahead search, grab out Wizard, and then discard the March Hare in the hand. Link off backup, Lingeribo, go in the Dark Charmer effect, target Chessy Cat over access code. Then they could chain March Hare and respawns. But this does take every card out of their hand. Yes, this is game. Yeah, Lucas Sacco wins this game for sure. So now link off in the Red Ransom effect, grab out Mouse in the Mirror. Yeah, the opponent's just checkmated, activate Wizard, special back out the March Hare, and then use those to link off into Splash Mage, summon back out March Hare, and then link off in the White Binder, and then we have what binder effect. They pointed out I Meet You, -23. We need to go back. You didn't take the damage off Meet You. Oh gosh, I mean, your life points being lowered mattered? Okay, so if they had lower life points, then we definitely kill them, right? Like, definitely. Without a doubt. Like, there even may have been a way to get, like, the 10,000 damage. Like, maybe. But, because we could have just, like, Dark Charmer targeted access code then, instead of targeting Chessy Cat. And I feel like that already makes, like, a pretty big difference in damage output here. They said you 100% die now. I would have played different. We could just play from here. You lose either way. No stop. My interactions would change if I knew access code would be game. Wait. No stop. They would change if I knew access code would be game. Wait, so now they're trying to go back? I'm confused. So, like, we're going back to the start of your turn then? Either way, you get 0 resources. I have several disruptions for your top deck. Okay, so put your cards back. Okay, just go ahead, do this, and then make White Binder effect. Banish from the graveyards, White Binder, set MTP, make allied code, summon back out from the graveyard, Red Ransom, End Binder. Then this allows us to be able to beat over both of their cards, or all 3 of their cards. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Wizard, switch to attack. Battle, go ahead, attack over the Binder, attack over the Marcher, attack over the Chessy Cat, and then set Malice in the Mirror, pass, they draw Lancia, sets the Lancia, pass, MTP, grab out Rabbit, banish Lancia, then they just submit defeat. So, on to the third match now. We will go ahead and we have Trif versus Sacco again. Sacco goes first. We have Lollipop, Cupsy, Perulia, Talents, Surprise. They have Wizard, Impulse, Terraforming, Marcher, Field Spell. So drop Perulia, and then Terraforming for Field Spell. And then activate Field Spell, go for Dormouse. Dormouse, pay 300, special summon out. And then we have Dormouse to go ahead, banish the Chessy Cat. Chessy Cat, pay 300, special Chessy Cat effect. Banish the Marcher, draw backup Chessy Cat. Marcher effect, add itself back to hand. And then make Splash Mage effect, special summon back out Chessy Cat from the graveyard. Link those off into the Red Ransom. Grab out Malice in the Mirror. And then activate Wizard, so they will draw one off Perulia here. And then they draw into Obedient Schooled. Now they have those bodies, link off into Cyber's Wicked, and then link off into Lingeribo. Activate Wicked, banish the Red Ransom, search out backup, and then activate Red Ransom, pay 900, special summon, banish the Dormouse. Wait, let's say we already went through Dormouse. No, it's banish Rabbit, pay 300, special summon itself out, and then Rabbit effects, set MTP from the deck, and then link off into the Cryptor, and then link off into the Binder. Binder, banish Cryptor, Dormouse, Chessy Cat, and then Cryptor, pay 900, special summon itself out. Activate MTP, banish Binder, go ahead, search out Marcher, White Binder, pay 900, special, draw into Imperm. Binder, reset MTP, bring out backup, they get to draw Ash. No effect, and then go in the Allied Code. Allied Code effect, a special summon back out from the graveyard. That's fine. And then they get to set a few cards, and then pass, draw Lollipo. Okay, so normal summon Lollipo, activate the effect targeting the Cryptor, and then chain Marcher to go ahead, special summon, banish Cryptor, pay 900, special summon out. And then they said anything on resolution, thinking they're going to go ahead, Cryptor effect, put back Chessy Cat, banish the Lollipop, and then activate the Surprise to special out Cupsies from hand, which is a little bit tough. I guess maybe they're hoping that could beat an Impulse. They're going to go ahead, Cupsies Search, and then grabbing out from the decks of the hand another Surprise, which we could use the effect to bounce this turn still. That could come up. Activate MTP, chain Ash Blossom, and then this, so that's fine. Anything on res? Nope. And now they could make Snatchy to try to place the Field Spell. They know they have Malice in the Mirror. They're going to go Talents Take. And then they have Allied Code. That could just go ahead and negate that. And then banish it. Attributing the Red Ransom. And then link off Cupsy into Snatchy. No effect to place. Okay, and then go into special lollipop, because if they snatch the effect, it would have just negated it. So now, special summon out lollipop from hand. Yeah. And then link off in the snatchy, and then snatchy effect to place. What? What was the point of that? I feel like that, well, I guess maybe we were just hoping they would interrupt us before we got to this point. Mouse in the mirror onto the snatchy link one. Yeah, and that's also fair, because now it's like we still get to place at least, which isn't enough yet. Yeah, the impulse will beat us, though. They're gonna go ahead, bounce binder, plus try to bounce the imperm, and then chain imperm on the snatchy that's using its effect. And then go ahead, shut that down. New chain link, march air, add back. And then if they go obedient school, we just chain impulse. Seeing if other line would have won 1 sec. What other line? Bro, special 2. Do you negate? Oh, they said it's 2 a.m. Check after. Okay, so now on to game number 2. We're going to go ahead and see Yummy go first. Opening hands, we have Judgment, Pot of Prosperity, Lollipop, Cup Seed, Thrust. They have Chesty Cat, Eclipse, Talents, Imperm, Ash Blossom. So normal out, Cup Seed, effect. Go ahead, grab out the Surprise. And then go ahead and make Snatchy, and then Snatchy effect, go place the minion effect, summon back out. And I'm surprised we didn't imperm the Cup Seed. That stopped him from getting surprised. Go ahead and make Cup Seed Synchro effect, grab out the Cookie plus Lollipop, and then discard Lollipop, special Lollipop, turn the Cup Seed Synchro into Snatchy, and then turn those into a Lollipo effect, special back out from the graveyard. That's fine. And then from here, go ahead, make the Metal Marcher, summon back out from grave. Nothing on resolution. Go in the Herald of Arclight. Link off into Snatchy, special summon out Cookie. And then we could just go Pot of Prosperity, banish 6. They go ahead, Ash Blossom that. We see, they play Typhon, Cross Sheep, the Link 2, SP, Link Spider, Kagari. I guess I shouldn't say just like the Link 2, but the one that is almost like an engine Link 2. But okay, they try to Ash that, and then we just go activate Thrust, go ahead, set Black Goat Laughs, and then set these Surprise, set Judgment, and then pass. They draw March Air. Imperm onto Herald, sure, that's good. And then now they go activate Book of Eclipse. That's also fine. We still play through this. The Yummy player still plays through this. And now they go normal summon out Chesty Cat. Activate Surprise. Special summon back out Cupsies. Cupsies effect. Go ahead, search. Get access to Cookie from deck to hand. And then on resolution, Snatchy effect. Go ahead, Synchro off into the Cookie effect to try to Book a Moon the Chesty Cat. Activate Talents to draw 2, chain Judgment, and then they admit defeat. On to game 3 now. This is where it all goes down to. Lucas Sacco's going first. We have Ash, Ogre, Minion, Lollipop. They have Impulse, Wizard, Chesty, Magma, backup. Oh, game's over. Normal out Chesty, and then make the Link Disciple. And then activate Magma Mutt, banish, special summon out, and then new Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, special summon out the Chesty Cat, Magma Mutt, search during the end phase. Now we can make Red Ransom, and then activate Red Ransom effect to go search, chain Ash Blossom, backup, special summon out, and then backup to go search discard. So that's going to grab out the Dormouse, and then discard Dormouse, make Splash Mage effect, special summon back out, Dormouse from the grave. Chain Ghost Ogre, put them on Better Have Something. Guess what? They do. Make Lingaribo, Wizard, special. That's fine. And then now it's just game though, because Dormouse, banish White Rabbit, pay 300 special, White Rabbit effect, go ahead, set MTP. Whenever they make Binder 2, they get Binder, banish Red Ransom. And then banish Dormouse also, and then new Chain Link. Think on third target before you respond. And then new Chain Link, Red Ransom 1, Dormouse 2. So special, and then they can go banish from deck. March Hare, pay 300, add itself back. That's fine. They said res, I'll allow it. Okay. Now link off into Firewall. March Hare effect, special summon by banishing the White Binder. White Binder, pay 900, special, draw one, draws into a backup. And then link off into a Cryptor, and then we have Firewall effect, a special summon out, backup from hand, MTP, banish Cryptor, search March Hare, and then activate the Cryptor effect, pay to summon itself out. Now link off to bring out Allied Code effect, special summon back out, Binder, Red Ransom, and then White Binder, set MTP, end phase, grab out Baldrake, and then pass turn. Okay, draw Fua. Probably should have set this like earlier, like reset it earlier. Well, I guess we didn't have the choice. Never mind. So now going main phase. Yeah, they know they lose. They're just pressing buttons now. They're trying to like pretend the sphere mode them or something. Normal Lollipo, no effect. Activate MTP. Trying to chain Ogre on the MTP. Yeah, that's just game. GG's. Epic, GG's, rematch tomorrow on Chess Clock. And they said, okay, alright. So, okay, we might be seeing a run back very soon. Hopefully we do, because honestly, that was some pretty good Yu-Gi-Oh! We also got to see something that we haven't really seen in the replays too much, where we actually get to see Minion get banished. We haven't got to see that very often yet, because we've mainly been watching, like, Vanquish Soul, and, like, Dragon Tail play against this deck. And, like, those decks can also do it, but a deck like Malice is going to be constantly trying to banish your field spell. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace, have a nice day, stay safe.